Ever felt like you're living in two worlds at once? Like you're constantly reading between the lines while everyone else is just skimming the surface? If you're nodding along, chances are you might be an INFJ, the rarest personality type in the world, making up less than 1% of the population. Today we're diving deep into the hidden behaviors that make INFJ truly unique, and why most people just don't get what's really going on beneath that quiet exterior. 1. Your random predictions aren't actually random. You know those moments when you just knew something was going to happen, and everyone looked at you like you were some kind of psychic. Truth is, your INFJ mind is constantly processing patterns and subtle details that others miss completely. That gut feeling you get about situations or people isn't magic, it's your introverted intuition working overtime. When your friend is telling you about their new relationship, you're not just hearing their words. You're picking up on their slight hesitations, the way their eyes shift when mentioning certain topics, and how their body language changes. Your brain is connecting dozens of tiny dots that others don't even see, creating a complete picture that often turns out to be surprisingly accurate. 2. Your overthinking is actually problem solving at light speed. What others label as overthinking is actually your mind running countless scenarios simultaneously. When you're quiet in meetings or take time to respond to questions, you're not being indecisive, you're considering implications that others haven't even thought about yet. Your brain is like a chess master, thinking 10 moves ahead while others are focused on their next turn. You're not just thinking about the immediate solution, you're considering how it might affect team dynamics 6 months from now, whether it aligns with the company's values, and how it could impact the most vulnerable members of your organization. 3. Your antisocial moments are actually self-preservation. Those times when you suddenly cancel plans or need to leave social gatherings early. It's not because you're flaky or antisocial. Your INFJ mind processes social interactions so deeply that you're not just having conversations, you're absorbing everyone's emotions, analyzing group dynamics, and picking up on unspoken tensions. This emotional absorption is exhausting, and your sudden need for solitude is actually your mind's way of processing and recharging. It's like having multiple browser tabs open in your brain, and sometimes you need to close them all to prevent a system crash. 4. Your seeming contradictions make perfect sense. People often can't figure out how you can be both deeply emotional and highly logical, intensely private yet deeply connected to others, or creative and structured at the same time. What they don't realize is that these aren't contradictions at all, they're the essence of your INFJ nature. You're able to see both the forest and the trees, feeling deeply while analyzing rationally. This unique combination allows you to approach problems from multiple angles, making you an invaluable advisor and problem solver, even though others might find your approach puzzling. 5. Your excessive planning is actually anxiety management. When you insist on knowing all the details before committing to plans, or when you create elaborate backup strategies, others might see it as unnecessary complexity. What they don't understand is that this planning is your way of creating safety nets for yourself and others. Your INFJ mind naturally anticipates potential problems and seeks to prevent them before they occur. It's not about control, it's about creating environments where everyone can feel secure and prepared for whatever might come their way. 6. Your selective friendships aren't about being snobby. People might think you're picky or elitist when it comes to friendships, but what they don't realize is that you're seeking depth, not exclusivity. As an INFJ, you crave authentic connections that go beyond surface-level small talk. When you choose to invest in a friendship, you're all in offering emotional support, deep conversations, and unwavering loyalty. You'd rather have a few meaningful relationships than dozens of superficial ones. This selectiveness isn't about being judgmental. It's about conserving your emotional energy for connections that truly matter. 7. Your zoning out is actually deep processing. Those moments when you seem to disconnect from your surroundings aren't lapses in attention, they're intense periods of processing and reflection. Your mind is constantly working to connect ideas, understand patterns, and make sense of complex emotional and social dynamics. While others might see you staring into space, you're actually engaging in deep internal dialogue, processing recent experiences, or working through complex problems. This internal processing is crucial for your personal growth and understanding of the world around you. 8. Your seemingly random interests are actually connected. To others, your diverse interests might seem scattered or unfocused. One day you're deep into quantum physics. The next you're studying ancient mythology, and then you're exploring sustainable agriculture. What they don't see is the invisible thread connecting these seemingly unrelated topics. Your INFJ mind naturally seeks out patterns and connections across different fields of knowledge. You're not just collecting random information, you're building a complex web of understanding that helps you make sense of the world and human experience. 9. Your oversensitivity is actually emotional intelligence. When you react strongly to conflict or tension in your environment, others might dismiss it as being too sensitive. What they don't realize is that you're picking up on real undercurrents of emotion and discord that others are choosing to ignore. Your emotional antenna is finely tuned to pick up on subtle shifts in atmosphere and interpersonal dynamics. This sensitivity isn't a weakness, it's a strength that allows you to address issues before they escalate and help maintain harmony in your relationships and environments. 10. Your need for meaning isn't just being idealistic. People might roll their eyes when you question the deeper purpose behind activities or decisions, but your need for meaning isn't just philosophical musing. As an INFJ, you're naturally driven to align your actions with your values and to understand the broader impact of your choices. This isn't about being impractical or idealistic. It's about ensuring that your energy and time are invested in ways that contribute positively to the world around you. Your focus on meaning helps you stay true to your authentic self while making a real difference in others' lives. 11. Your perfectionism is actually vision pursuit. What others might see as perfectionism is actually your relentless pursuit of bringing your inner vision to reality. You have a unique ability to envision potential and possibilities, and you work tirelessly to bridge the gap between what is and what could be. This isn't about being fussy or unrealistic. It's about having the courage to strive for something better, even when others can't see what you're working toward. 12. Your mysterious nature is actually self-protection. People often label INFJ as mysterious or hard to read, but this isn't about being intentionally cryptic. Your complex inner world requires careful protection, and you're selective about who gets to see beneath the surface. This guardedness comes from understanding how deeply you can be affected by others' reactions and judgments. It's not about keeping secrets, it's about maintaining the sacred space where your authentic self can thrive. Conclusion. Being an INFJ isn't just about being rare, it's about experiencing the world in a uniquely rich and complex way. Your behaviors might seem puzzling to others, but they make perfect sense when understood in the context of your personality type. These aren't quirks or flaws that need to be fixed, they're essential aspects of who you are. Remember, your INFJ traits are superpowers in disguise. Your ability to see beneath the surface, to connect deeply with others, and to envision better possibilities isn't just valuable, it's essential in a world that desperately needs more empathy, insight, and meaningful connection. So the next time someone questions your overthinking or suggests you're being too sensitive, remember you're not weird, you're not wrong, and you're definitely not alone. You're an INFJ, and that means you're equipped with a unique set of tools to understand, navigate, and positively impact the world around you.